What is going on, guys? Welcome to my first video from chapter 5. We're starting hot with 100 drops to the biggest POI on the new map, Reckless Railways. This will be a blast, so let's get straight into game 1. Don't know exactly which game this was, but this is certainly very fresh chapter 5 gameplay you're seeing here. If that wasn't obvious already, since the chapter has only been up for 22 days when this video airs. That's right, I'm planning to upload this video on Christmas Eve. It's like a small present for you, hopefully I make it, otherwise this is just lame. As you can probably tell, I'm really new to this place, and that's what usually happens. I'm also not used to dropping crowded locations. I prefer loneliness, but this season I forced myself 100 times. Game 3 was the most peaceful game at the railways so far. I even got to fight the boss for the first time. A guy tried to kill me in the middle of it, and he paid the price. However, I didn't get to defeat the boss as I got sniped from the back. There are currently 5 boss locations on the island, each with a mythic weapon, vault, and a medallion that constantly replenishes your shield. And you can stack all 5 of them, at which point you are terrifying to fight against just by default. I dropped straight into the boss location this game, and for some reason, the bosses now regenerate back to full shield once you crack them. This makes them 10 times harder to beat, especially right after landing. While fighting Valeria though, I got attacked by a real player and barely made it out alive. The train was just at the station, so I hopped on and officially left Reckless Railways for the first time in those 100 drops. I'll probably do this a couple more times. It's a really cool way to leave. Didn't exactly know the train mechanics yet though. Thought this poor dude was gonna get run over, but he rather launched at me and sent me to the lobby. Dropped straight for the boss in game 5 and didn't quite know how cluster clingers work. Game 6 I had a clear shot at this M&M, but didn't really make use of it and then underestimated the push. And the next game, my conquest didn't last much longer. Game 8, the train was just in the station upon landing, so I didn't think twice and took it over. At least I won't brutally die in Reckless. Whatever else happens I'm okay with. I arrived at Lavish Lair station and got one of those cheap vaults and a kill before driving to Lavish Lair, killing the boss and getting a medallion for the first time. Got 2 more kills and went to the vault where I first encountered the new weapon attachments. I know it's made in the easiest way possible and don't ask me how, but I was really confused the first time. I know, I admit it, I'm disabled. I got 2 more computer kills before taking on a real guy, and once you have average building skills, a little aim, and I don't properly know it in the guns yet, you're gonna get me. Game 9, it seems like I'm alone here. Great time to kill the boss and get the medallion and mythic. Yeah, if I'd be you, I'd get used to that. It happens half the time you take down a boss. The next game is another attempt on defeating the boss, and there's the person shooting me into the back out of nowhere. I thought he was gonna miss out. I almost died to the boss game 11, but healed up and got her eventually. The third party was weak as hell this time. Who sent him? First time in the Reckless Railways vault after 11 games. It's a big relief. Holding a medallion only has one downside. Opponents can see your rough location, and it shrinks the more you have. Here I got beamed from a guy who also had one, and quickly ran away. He opted to chase me, and that was a mistake. His body was already in storm, and I was very weak, but luckily, I found the mech kit at the edge and could loot him easily. 2 infinity stones acquired, 3 more to go. Okay, that one was easier than I expected. Even with 3 medallions, I still struggled against those 2 guys with none, and didn't feel ashamed at all as long as I got them in the end. Say whatever you will, this snipe was nutty. And this guy had 2 medallions, what a legend! I got all 5 of them! And I must say, it was no problem killing the last guy with 5 medallions to get my first chapter 5 victory royale. It feels like I've completed something, but this is 100 drops, I still have 89 to go. I definitely like to repeat this at least a couple more times. Although it won't be game 12 as I died immediately. Game 13, I put on the chapter 1 default Jonesy with that free season 4 back bling and got killed right away, just like a real OG default would. And this peely had an amazing angle on me, while mine was terrible. Game 15, I went straight for the boss once again, was completely alone there, and died embarrassingly. The train was just departing from Reckless Game 16, so I got on. I still haven't addressed one big new feature of this chapter, and that's the new movement that has been changed for the first time in more than 6 years. So I'll take this time on the train to spread my extremely unusual opinion. I love the new movement. Yeah, I said it, because I'm not afraid to die. It's something new. It's something fresh. I know you can't crank 90s as well. Building is now a bigger challenge for me too, but I love it. Also, the pace of the game feels a little slower, which I also kind of like. I don't get why the whole community immediately ran after Fortnite. Just give it a chance. I got off at Fencing Fields because the boss was still alive. Had to kill 2 people to get to her, but everything was worth that vault, medallion, and mythic scar. I got a sniper kill before running into this sweaty Travis Scott, who brought me my second medallion. I would certainly thank him for his great sacrifice if he wasn't already deceased. I got one more computer kill before I challenged the guy for another medallion, and it was definitely tough. But despite some of my statements from the past, I am 100% built for this. I sniped one more real player before I flew into the circle with a rift and found 2 bots battling it out in the top 3. Yeah, I still hate AI players, but there's not really that much I can do about it. Game 17, I was the guy to chase after the boss killer. Then a guy tried to third party me back, but I was prepared. And in my third fight, I missed a crucial shot and got eliminated. The next game, I didn't find much success. Neither did I in game 19. And game 20, I killed the guy just to get eliminated by a henchman. Landing straight to the boss house probably isn't the best strategy anyway, but the urge is too strong. Game 22, I geared up before I went to take on Valyria, but I ended up not being the only one there and dying in a ditch. And the next game, I tried again with no improvement whatsoever. Game 24, I immediately hopped on a train and got 2 kills at the Lavish Lair station just to join a collective fight at the lair and die. The train was just at the station again, game 25. So I got on and embarrassed this guy with a Grey Burst SMG. I got 3 more kills from the train before I got out to visit Snooty Steps for the first time. I destroyed the man with Peter Griffin's medallion, but for some reason he didn't have his mythic pump, however that happens. I got 2 more kills at Fencing Fields before getting sniped to end 14th. Did I tell you I'd be dying a lot really early today? Must have forgot. Didn't even get a chance to react this game. Just got sniped. You know, I don't make it out of here often, but the more special it makes the games I do, I can indeed feel in my bones game 29 will be special. And it's definitely not because I can see it in my editing program. First thing, I got a kill on this guy who ended 100th. I'm actually surprised it didn't happen to me at least once yet. Then I pushed this dude who was extremely low after a fight before going straight for the boss. It's not actually any hard to kill her. It's just the fact that 8 kids try to sneak up on you in the process. But no one did this time. That's oddly suspicious. Oh, here they are. They were just running a bit late, you know. I got 2 more kills at Reckless Railways before driving towards Grand Glacier. I found the llama on the way and didn't expect it to stay still. Thanks, Epic. I find it amazing you can actually see if a boss is still alive on the map. The one in the hotel was already extremely weak, so I acquired my second medallion. Man, I just hope Fortnite plans on having a regular chapter this time with at least 8 seasons. This map looks amazing, and it's such an improvement over the tragedy that chapter 4 was. I got a couple more eliminations before taking on a guy with a medallion who seems to extremely underestimate me. Guess I'm not gonna complain about that. Another guy pushed me who didn't have any medallion but brought me that mythic scar. I still don't logically understand how that happens. I hunted down the dude with the 4th medallion from a bush upon realizing no one took Peter Griffin's medallion. I can't even explain to you how angry that made me. This easily could have been another maxed out game. Either way, I was still in contention for a 15 bomb, and I didn't let that slip away for my 3rd victory royale. Yeah, I don't know how that 15 kill win happened, but I'm safely on the old tracks right now. And another 3rd party right after I got the boss. How much have I missed those games? I gotta kill this game. Yes! Game 33 is nowhere to be found. I don't know where it went, but I definitely didn't win. Game 34, I got a kill, and then went to defeat the guy fighting the boss. I killed Valeria and went to loot the vault, while someone tried to sneak up on me, but thankfully I heard him coming and was a step ahead. I caught a train and traveled to Lavish Lair to collect my second medallion. I got one more kill before going for the game-winning move and took down the guy with 2 medallions. Unfortunately, I'm terrible at the game and not even 4 out of 5 medallions make me unkillable. That's embarrassing. The worst part about that is, I'm not sure when I'll get another chance to collect all 5 of them. Another game, another death for the OG. Game 37, I successfully went straight for Valeria before barely winning a fight. I got one more sniper kill before leaving the railways to challenge the guy coming from Grand Glacier. And I got him, but he damaged me enough to not make it from the storm. I killed the boss again, game 38, before catching the train and going to Fencing Fields, where I got a sniper kill and then got eliminated. Game 39, I killed Valeria for the 3rd time in a row and eliminated the guy trying to third party me before I got caught lacking in the vault. The next game, I tried to catch the train, but couldn't get on and then got caught in the open. And game 41, I got double shot from 2 sides and got eliminated. I got a golden scar from my first chest game 42 and then gifted it to the first guy who came by. The next game, I got 1 kill before I killed the boss and experimented with weapon attachments for the very first time in the vault. I know I'm 43 games behind, I'm just really slow at acknowledging new things. I pulled out a nice quick scope on the roof before getting sniped myself. Game 44 was another one of those quick deaths. And I got 1 kill before getting jumped right after killing Valeria game 45. I got 2 eliminations game 46 before surviving a long fight with a siren on 2 HP. I tried to sneak into the vault and it seemed like no one was there. I couldn't have been more wrong. And game 47 was another one of those tragic games. Another landing straight into the boss house. And this time it was successful. I left Reckless Railways with 4 kills and very decent loot. I headed towards Fencing Fields where I defeated the guy with the medallion just to later die near Pleasant Piazza. Game 49, I got a quick elimination in the station hall, but then got shot in the back and died. We are now halfway into those 100 drops, and I gotta say, I did die a lot. Didn't even make it out of Reckless Railways too often, but I did win with all 5 medallions once, and I'm pretty mad I didn't make it happen in other games I had the chance. Game 50, I went for Valeria and got attacked midway as always. I'd like to complete all the medallions a couple more times in this video, but that can't happen if I die right off the landing. If I don't manage to get any, I'm planning 1 more 100 drops to Snooty Steps this season, so I'll have 100 more tries to do so. Game 53, the train pulled up early, but I was not the only one trying to get on, and it got chaotic real quick. The next game, I started well with 2 quick kills, before in classic fashion, got third partied while fighting the boss. And game 55 got 1 bot kill, before getting shot from a roof and dying. Game 56, I landed to the station, before heading to the east section where I got 3 eliminations. Then I was shot down to 6 HP, but managed to escape, and hopped on the train course south. I killed 1 more player from the train, before someone got in the back carriage. I stepped out to fight, but got shot in the back while healing. Man, I haven't won in a very long time. This is dismal. Game 57, I was the guy who third-partied the boss fight. I mean, I get why people do this. I'm just salty when they kill me. Then I faced off with the guy from Grand Glacier though, and got erased. The train was right in Reckless Railways again in this game, and to be honest, I almost never win those early train shootouts. Ha! 69. Game 60, Valeria damaged me down to 3 HP, so I went to heal up outside of the railways and got shot. Game 61, I had a pretty good landing with 2 eliminations. Then Valeria almost got me, but I was able to heal. Oh! You can walk while healing! I totally forgot about that. Yeah, I know it took me 61 games to realize, but I'm kind of a Fortnite boomer, this doesn't surprise me at all. Then I returned to kill the boss, and absolutely bodied Gearhead 46 and Get Scoped 92, who were real people. Then I looted the vault and went on to kill Fluffy Sardine, who is also a real person. Yeah, I know him personally. And Dr. Lobby 92 is my stepdad. Man, I know I lost my last 33 games, but that's because I'm landing the biggest and hardest hot drop in the game. It doesn't mean you gotta put me in Save the World. I'm playing Battle Royale. Oh, finally someone real. He looked extremely disoriented and surprised I appeared in his bot lobby, but I'm glad I could experience human intelligence once more. I don't understand why some bots have Russian or Arabic names. What's the point of that? A build fight! Yes! It seems like I haven't been in one for eternity. Someone else was shooting us during the fight, and you see, with some names and playstyles, I just can't tell if it's a bot or not. Last 4 kills were like shooting targets at a shooting range. It turns out I defeated my real competition early and was left to compete with those 4 wannabe players. I got a 15 kill win, which I'm not proud of at all. I don't want it. I had wished I died at Reckless. Come on, Fortnite, I'm account level 3000. There's no reason for me to be in those lobbies at all. I mean, I'm a big just remove all bots advocate, but it probably doesn't help I end last in literally every game I play. Yeah, I get it why I end up in the bot lobbies now. Or they could make it an option like zero build. I mean, why can't I play without building in the game about building? But I can't play a battle royale with real people. The boss was already weak game 64, so I killed her and went to the vault. Someone tried to get me with clingers, but I took good care of him. Look at this clean one pump for 165. Beautiful. And this guy didn't realize I owned his wall. And him too. I slayed the person coming from Grand Glacier, took his medallion, and my man had 4 floppers. I love those guys who just fish and then come bring it to you. I appreciate y'all. Then everyone who had a medallion and even ones who didn't all joined the massive build fight in which no medallion holder died, and I'm extremely salty to announce I was the first one of us to die in the ditch the storm pushed us into. Game 65 I eliminated one guy and then went to catch my train, but someone was already on it. Another death game 66. I don't even know what to say anymore. And I died even earlier the next game. Game 68, I died again. But at least I took my Devourer with me this time. It's a shame it didn't happen in game 69. All that happened was me getting wasted on a train. Game 70, I was king of the boss house. I looted up well in the vault, got one more kill, and headed to Grand Glacier. I boxed the guy with the medallion. Was very proud of myself. I killed 2 players on the loot island. The second one brought me my 3rd medallion. Can someone find me a synonym for medallion? I feel like I've already said medallion far too many times in this video. Medallion. And yeah, this was a perfectly fine chance of getting all 5 of them. Until this guy with 2 pulled this unfair trick on me. I don't even want to know how he hit me, but I hate him for it. Stop judging me for all those early deaths. This place is like chapter 5 tilted. Game 72 I got 3 kills, and this guy would have been my 4th if I wasn't a mistake. Yeah, I can see you judging me right there, David. In game 74 I placed 74th, and that's cool. It's Christmas now. Too bad I don't have a life. Oh yeah, I killed the boss and died immediately. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this video and mass genocide. My first gift. What am I getting for Christmas? Purple pistol. Yeah, I'm definitely on the naughty list. Or maybe it's just the garbage at the game list. You know you're deep down the AI lobbies when bots start dropping you victory crowns. I killed the boss and went for the one on Grand Glacier as well, but was by far not the only one there and got eliminated. Game 78 I got 1 kill, then tried shockwaving into someone's gift and was wasted. I had a very good start game 79 with 3 kills, until I got headshot sniped. We're already in the 80s now? This can't be. I'm losing hope, guys. This is just death after death after death. This place is hell at its finest. And the mythic is not even worth it at all. It's just some SMG. Game 82, the train was just passing by, so I rode it to Lavish Lair instead, where I killed Oscar, only to get jumped immediately after and die. The third parties are lurking everywhere, not only Reckless. We got back-to-back train landings and back-to-back trips to Lavish Lair. Only someone has already killed Oscar this game, and I had to fight him. Why does everyone always squeeze it through a hole so well and I don't? I meant shots. To real life, it most certainly doesn't apply. Game 84, I went for a nearby llama. These bots are getting more and more ruthless. First, he tried to steal my presents and then pickaxed me to death. I collected the Reckless Railways and Grand Glacier medallions and got a couple kills in the process. Then I caught a train back at Reckless and went to Lavish Lair, where I eliminated a guy for my 3rd medallion. I'm not gonna give you guys hopes, I definitely didn't win this game. I got 2 more kills and then died myself. By now I better be famous for wasting great games. Just a reminder, I really thought I could get more 5 medallion wins. How innocent. How naive. Game 86, I shot on a defenseless man. He came back for revenge. And the next game, the boss pushed me for no reason. Got me killed. And game 88, I died off landing. Game 89, I patiently waited for my chance when the boss was weak, but failed to realize there was multiple of us. I'm pretty new to this stuff. Of course I got attacked while fighting with the boss again game 90, but this time I managed to escape and came back to finish her. There definitely had to be some sort of nerf to those medallions. It used to heal you up to full shield, now it only goes up to 50. I got 2 sniper kills before driving to Grand Glacier, where somebody already seemed to kill the boss and was somewhere near, but was nowhere to be found. Then I got attacked all of a sudden, didn't even know from where. Death was inevitable. Whenever there's a chance to leave this hellhole early, I'm gonna do it. After 90 drops, I despise it here. Someone tried to hijack the train, but I rejected him. I went all the way to Snooty Steps, where I found a llama, and then attempted to get my hands on the already escaping medallion and mythic pump. I got this Travis Scott. I'm sure he was sorry to die, but the guy with the possessions eliminated me. Game 92, I found the shotgun. And this guy didn't. He disconnected. Have I been naughty this year, Santa? Oh, just a little, he replied. I went to kill the boss, and even after over 90 games, forgot how those new clingers work. And game 93, I got a kill. That's probably above average for those 100 drops. You see, this is what usually happens. That's exactly what it is. Killless. I didn't record game 95, but I remember dying a very painful death. Game 96, I got shot down to 25 HP, but managed to escape. I got a headshot snipe and tried to fight off a guy with this disability, and I wouldn't have died if I didn't get shot in the back. Game 97, I killed Valyria strapped, and couldn't even build a wall to defend against this guy. The next game started very promisingly. I survived on 1 HP against the medallion guy. That was justice for him trying to blow both of us up with a snowball launcher. This man fought for and traveled all the way from fencing fields to get me the mythic scar and medallion. What a legend. I was in contention for a 3rd, however got sniped from a bush. I'm not even mad at this point, kind of just accepted my fate. Game 99, I got a llama from a nearby river. Upon getting shot and shockwaving away, at least some changed this game. Died in ruined reels, not in Reckless Railways. Game 100. Well, I definitely don't feel 100 games older. Probably because I didn't die early in like 10 of them. I took over the train and went course Lavish Lair. I got a couple kills on the way. All bots, of course. Only I had to defeat the real player at the lair and got eliminated. An embarrassing and sad fun fact is, I was dying so much, it didn't even cross my mind I could have already played 100 games. And kept playing afterwards. And in my very last game, which was 105, I had all 5 medallions in the top 2 and failed to win anyway. I'm going back to Minecraft.